You are watching Travel World Online.
Our Travel World Online team spoken with Mr. Paul McLoughlin, President International, Frontline Performance Group. Excerpts from the interview.
Since you are entering into the Indian market, so please tell us the brands you are working with.
Okay.
As of now, what kind of potential you see in the Indian market?
Yeah. Okay. Well, we've been in the Indian market, I suppose, for the last 24 months. We partnered with HMC. We entered the market, almost 24 months ago, on the back of a global relationship that we have with Hyatt. So, effectively, Hyatt brought us into the market, and we implemented our program in all major Hyatt luxury, lifestyle, and premium product. And then really from there, we've developed, boots on the ground. We have global deals with Marriott, with Hilton. So we've just jumped on the back of those and started to implement our program into the Hilton and the Marriott managed properties in India. And then more recently, we formed global relationships with IHG, with Accor, which again has allowed us to start to jump on the back of those relationships and grow the Indian market. So as we are here today, we have over 20,000 rooms on our program in the market in India. Clearly, that's a starting point for us. Getting strong performance up to 5% RevPAR improvement, which is phenomenal. So the potential for us is clearly huge because in addition to those 5 brands I just mentioned, we've started to make inroads with some of the indigenous brands. So pleased to announce that we've formally agreed deals with ITC, with Taj, and some other Indian indigenous players. So again, we're 20,000 rooms today. We want the program in the next 12 months to be moving towards 50,000 rooms, achieving up to 5% RevPAR impact improvement, within those properties. So, clearly the market is growing. And, simply put, the better the job that we do with our existing customers, the more they grow, the more we grow. So it's very much what I call land and expand. We do a good job, and we get more business. So yes, so it's exciting that we're, working with the 5 majors internationally. It's soon to be also Radisson, and we're also working with a lot of the local Indian players. So strong.
As part of the FPC offering, Paul, which is a monthly subscription software, so do you have different price points for different segments of hotels, like mid-segment, upscale, or luxury properties? Again,
we have evolved. I mean, simply put, Anil, we are in the business of performance. Our objective is to get, at least a 25-to-1 ROI on the subscription, price that the customer invests in our product. So, for our traditional product is 245 INR per room per month. They get not only the Engage platform, they obviously get consulting support, they get certification, they get e-learning, but all of that is about getting them towards that 5% RevPAR impact on their revenue. If they do that, they're getting between 25 and 50 to 1. So again, our product is our core product, as you mentioned, that's really focused on what I would call premium, upscale and above. I would call it upscale, luxury, properties as being our core offering in the Indian market. In order for us to get the 20,000 rooms we have now, and really for us to move towards the 50,000 rooms that we're planning to have on the program by the end of this year. Your point then is, okay, so what happens in this sort of mid-scale environment? Yes, we realize that those results are probably not going to be as compelling, but they will still be, if in implementing our core program, there is still the ability to get 10 to 1, 15 to 1 on the investment, even in a mid-scale property. In a mid-scale property, it could be more other revenue opportunities, maybe breakfast, late checkout, these types of areas, as opposed to maybe rooms inventory, which is probably limited. But there's still a good opportunity to get 1-2% RevPAR impact. However, in saying that, we have just launched a mid-scale product. So instead of being 245 INR per room per month, we have a product that's 163 INR per room per month. And that product is focused on the mid-scale property. It also includes a lot of e-learning for service and service recovery. It effectively is a product that's more focused towards the mid-scale on a price point, but also around some of the needs that mid-scale properties have versus full-scale. So we have different price points accordingly to upscale luxury versus mid-segment. However, today a lot of our focus in the Indian market, phase one, is on the upscale and luxury sectors.
So what's the marketing strategy for your offerings into Indian market?
So we work very closely with our friends here at 11 Inc. Was with Vedika, is one of the team there. So it's really a mixture of building awareness in the market. Clearly we've been brought into the market with some of the multinationals on the back of global relationships. In addition to that, we want to build awareness in the indigenous market, with a lot of the local players. So how are we doing that? We're doing that through a lot of, PR exercises like this. We're doing that, through a lot of social media, using tools like LinkedIn to build awareness, build education. As you're probably aware, I've been spending a fair bit of time in India, at a lot of the events, Hope, Hiska, and some of the other major events in terms of sponsoring, platform speaking, educating. And then lastly, I suppose it's a team on the ground. So team on the ground that's focused on building relationships within the major local and international brands. So that's where we're using 11 Inc.'s sister company HMC to really open doors. And again, I think it's done a fantastic job. Every major Indian hotel player is now engaged with FPG. Why wouldn't you be? A product that potentially improves RevPAR by 5%. Not only does it improve revenue, it also is a great way to enhance the service of the guest. It's a great way also to retain great staff and motivate great staff and incentivize great staff to offer your best product. So yeah, that's really what we're doing. We've been at it for almost 2 years. We're seeing the fruits of our labor coming through, and long may it continue as the market grows.
Paul, as a hotelier, say I'm a luxury hotel, if I join hands with you, you start using your product, what all we can expect in terms of profitability or other benefits?
Yeah, well, as I said to you, the 3 key benefits you get from working with FPG is simply you get improvement in your RevPAR. Our average is between 3 and 5%. The second tangible benefit you get from engaging with FPG is, as I said to you get a lot of opportunity to retain and attract great frontline team members. because you're rewarding them right, you're recognizing them right, you're training them right. Thirdly, the guest gets a better improved service because, again, a guest at some of these beautiful properties in India gets the opportunity to have an enhanced stay. So there are the three key benefits you get. Clearly, the financial benefit is huge. So when you look at that financial benefit, if a property is seeing a 5% improvement, and 80% of that 5% revenue improvement falls to the bottom line. So if you think about it, that's a 4% GOP impact. If a hotel is working on a 40% GOP, then this program has the ability to improve GOP by 10%. I mean, name me an owner or a management company that wouldn't want that. So, because at the end of the day, how hard is it to get a 4% GOP improvement on a program that not only gives guests a better service, but gives team members a better way of life, puts more money in the pocket of the team member, puts more money in the pocket of the owner, and gives the guest a better experience. So, 10% GOP improvements, multiply that by, you take a brand like, Taj with 120 properties across India and outside, that's a huge number. If you think of it, we have over 2,000 hotels today, globally, on our program, 700,000 rooms. And, a lot of them are seeing a 10% GOP improvement. So it's a huge differentiation, especially in a market that's trying to grow. So, and all for a nominal 245 INR investment per room per month. So it's quite compelling.
Solutions are for hospitality industry only, or this is for other verticals of travel tree?
Well, I don't know how much you know, but FP started 30 years ago, and it didn't start in the hotel business. Our business, we were effectively in the automotive and the car rental business. You take a vertical like car rental internationally, you take the Hertzes, the Avas, the Budgets, the Enterprises, those organizations, incremental revenue is the lifeblood of the business. Incremental revenue represents up to 35% of the total revenue of the business. So that's where we started. We were, helping all those organizations across the globe improve their revenues and enhance their team member effectiveness and enhance guest experience. So from there, we ended up working in theme parks. So we work and have worked in the past with Universal Studios theme parks. We've worked with SeaWorld. We've worked with Atlantis. We work with Atlantis. We work with Dubai Parks and Resorts. So again, we worked a lot outside. And then obviously we only came into hotels just roughly a decade ago with Hilton. So, from there, our program is very transferable. It's the same philosophy. It's all about improving guest experiences. And if you improve guest experiences, it's been proven guests will spend more. For a better experience. So it doesn't matter if it's a hotel, an airline, a theme park, a restaurant, a spa, an automotive dealership, all of those principles apply. So yes, we are we're not just in the hospitality space. The hospitality space is our number one vertical, but we're definitely, this program is transferable across so many different.
Any message you'd like to give it to our viewers? We have got hoteliers, we have got car rental companies, we have got travel trade. So these to all.
Yeah, I'm just saying, if you're an organization, who has, frontline team members that are effectively order takers, and you want to turn them into brand ambassadors that can generate, revenue for your business, and more importantly, profitability for the ownership, then, reach out to us. Doesn't matter what vertical, it doesn't matter what country. We can help you. We can help you with the bottom line. We can help you with the top line, and we can help you improve guest experiences and staff retention. Okay.
You are watching Travel World Online.